Um. All right, we're back. Hello, hi. God. Off to a good start in the first few seconds. All right, awesome. We're gonna play as King Boo this time. Um, that'd be f***ing rad. That's the worst thing I ever saw in Mario Kart ever. Like, okay, out of all these carts, I'm gonna be real with you. Now, while the shoe is funny as hell, let's be real here. Let's take off the wool. This is the worst. The jet bike is the worst. The Yoshi bike is bad, but it should be in the game because you need one bad thing. But you don't need two bad things. Every game needs that balance of good and bad in order to be a game. Now, understandably so, maybe a lot of people might think differently, but I'm gonna be honest, it's necessary. What this fat fuck? Holy crap! Okay, I don't understand why he had. Okay, I'm being rude. So this is the Leaf Cup, okay? This is the Leaf Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Not looking forward to this one. Probably one of my least favorite cups of all time. If you disagree, I don't care. But check this out. Sherbert Island on like Frantic 200. Music, the music track, Music Land on 200 Frantic. Bullshit. It's bullshit because they're not structured for the 200. And a lot of these aren't really, because I don't think they thought about that until later in development, or else that would have been like that would have been more ideal if they thought about it in development. But I really doubt they did. You know, I really doubt they did. Move, bitch. I really doubt that they really did something. But that's the problem. You move really fast. Like you hit these speed bumps, and then like it's a big problematic gameplay. No. Yeah, I felt that giving way. I guess I gotta be like this, like a fucking man waiting for his hungry man dinner, fucking at the microwave. I'm right here. Okay, drive. Holy shit! I feel like someone who got robbed of a Yeek monologue. You gotta hear him rant for like 20 minutes. That's how you really get the full experience of the game. Wyatt, insert a full Yeek monologue.
A few hundred yards outside of town, I came to a junction. Mulling over the strangeness of being back home, I stopped to notice a forest I'd never explored. It was dark, but somehow attractive. I made a mental note to explore it later, and took a step towards town when I heard a meow near my feet. I pictured what it would be like to be the owner I imagined describing him to a friend. Lonely? Nah, I don't get too lonely. Besides my mom, who's only a cat, an old cat, but a good friend to talk to. My fictional friend would reply, "You talk things over, do you?" I'd nod. Uh-huh. Been together a long time, so we can read each other's moods. I understand what makes the cat tick. The cat knows what makes me tick. Of course, I didn't know this cat at all. We'd never met. He was a funny-looking cat, with a funny resting face and a Salvador Dali mustache. I couldn't imagine picking out this cat to bring home from a store. I leaned down to pet him, without entirely knowing if cats like to be pet at all. His coarse hair ran through my fingers as he purred. Clearly he liked me. That was a good sign. Alex Eagleston, college graduate, friend of small animals.
That gave me time to race on through without saying much of anything.
Are you Korean?
No. Do I look Korean?
It's hard to say. You look vaguely ethnic?
Really?
Welcome back to the other side of that. Wow, that was crazy. I just thought about something. Do you guys remember the promotional work for Pokemon X and Y? There was this really interesting thing they did in Japan, which all of it came from Japan, I think. But there was like a really interesting conference they did where they revealed Mewtwo. I think this is where they reviewed the Mewtwo X and Y forms, or the starters. But it was really cute. I just remember that conference for some reason. I'll show screenshots of it and maybe other details that came from it, and then link it if I can link it. But like it was without a doubt one of the conferences of all time. It had cute girls, cute guys, cute Pokemon, had cute everything. Japanese women, goddamn, that's a league of their own right there. That's my type. That's my type right there. What's your sign? I don't have a sign. It doesn't exist. But my type, that's my sign too. My sign is hey yo, how's it going? I don't know what I'm talking. I'm just riffing, but like, yeah, everyone's beautiful at the same time. But I specifically am attracted to Asian women. That made me uncomfortable. Oh my god, I know how you guys feel listening to this commentary. No! Little asshole. Like, she deliberately drove into me. Damn. Out here getting disrespected. I didn't even do nothing. Shut up. Oh my god, that's so annoying. This right here is the worst track. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. A lot of people like this one, but I'm not crazy about this one. This is bad. This is a bad track. Really bad track. I think it's a cute aesthetic. Don't look at me like that, Lemmy, bitch. Wait, hold on. Gotta assert my dominance. There we go. Whenever I see Peach, I'm just gonna like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that. She's gotta understand. Yeah, she's gotta understand her play. You too, bitch. That one was more for assertion. The other one is just like a shit post meme. Hold on, where is the princess? I gotta keep ramming her from behind. Wait a minute. Give me a. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you can go ahead. That's chill. Yeah, you too. That sucked. Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, no. Motherfucker. That's it. You want to play games? All right. All right, you're my target. You're my target going forward. Hold on. Come on. Yeah! Look at him. He got into it. The ghost got into that. Yeah. Got a reminder. You know, you want to play too much? That's what happens. Getting nutted on is just like a league of its own disgusting. Like, okay, anyone who likes getting nutted on, what's your like thought process? Like, what is it? Is it like opening a bottle of Gatorade and enjoying whatever comes out first? Like, what is it? Is it the impression that people have when they enjoy the beautiful, refreshing Coca-Cola when they first open it and they take the first sip? Like, what is up with that? Like, what is it about getting nutted on in the face that you like? I'm just curious. Like what you like. I'm not judging. I'm just curious. Well, I'm not answering this question on my own. I don't even need to be reminded. They're just mad. They're just mad. I get it. They're like my manager. They're just anything to talk to me, anything to like get into my life is what that is. Anything just to be a part of my life. You know, I get it. You know, you have a hot guy in the place and you want to chat with them. I understand 100%. I get it. You know, I really discovered my willpower. I hope you guys do the same thing. I really do, actually. Like, it's important to know your willpower. Life is so limited. If you don't spend it just doubting yourself. Understand your willpower. Now I'll stop being serious for a second now. I need to ram into Peach again. When do I not need to ram into Peach though? I hope it shows me just taking it upon myself to assert my dominance on Peach. That's not even an edit. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Got more charisma in my man boobs than a lot of you guys, bro. Look at this. That's what I'm saying. I fucking love this highlight. Look at Boo, unaffected, unbothered, and then look at this. Then. What am I looking at? Oh, it's his tail. I don't know what you call it though. That was an interesting time. I'll be honest. That was a very interesting time. I hope to clip that, take it out of context. That'd be awesome. I just saw Link in the back. You represent. You're the only one from your series. Like, represent better. I wish Zelda was in this game. Then we're talking like I'm always in second place. Got a queen race before me. I don't care what character it takes for her to be always in first place, but I'll make it happen. Hello, and good night. I don't know. I'm just rambling. This track kind of rules as a concept. Does that make sense? I think this track rules as a concept. Yeah. But like in terms of it, like execution, could have been a little better. You know, Mario Kart tracks that don't be completely creative with it is a problem, but that's also incredibly vague to state. Oh, this is not creative enough. Then how do I propose that Music Land is more creative? I'm thinking if you really want to, we should race not only on like pianos, xylophones, drums, and stuff like that, but also like sheet music, like kind of like a Rainbow Road kind of thing, where you just they kind of like wave up and down, you know, like yeah. You see the sheet music? That's the rails right there. Really cute detail, by the way. Well, what if we race on those and they're like wobbly and wiggly? I know this is on the 3DS, so you have to work with limitations, but hear me out. You do a second edition of this track on the Switch. Objectively handle a little bit more than the 3DS. Got it. That's me right there after I eat food. Then what you do is you have us race on the sheet music, and it's like epic, and then you also have beautiful music. Like the track is already beautiful now. It's not bad. Like I like the music. I like the execution here and there. But it could be a little better. Strike man's like a big problem. Oh my god, dude, I'm on an astrology kick because everyone in my fucking workplace does nothing but talk about astrology. It's so goddamn annoying. You guys cannot go minutes without bringing up someone's sign or explaining like, you know, characteristics found in everyone, but it has to be specific to that one sign because that's when they were born. Holy fuck. It's so goddamn annoying. I've never heard more bullshit in my life. Let's watch some gameplay. I need to feel better about myself. I didn't even ram Peach once. I'm so upset. Why is this a highlight? Me when I hear the bitches talk about astrology. Hold on, go back. Me when I hear them talk about astrology. Yeah, that's apropos. Damn. Man, you guys have a problem in this fucking game. Holy crap, not you by the way. Not you beautiful viewer. I'm talking about the AI. What the fuck is that? What is this supposed to be? Oh, the lamest highlights I ever saw in my fucking human life. Next race. But yeah, hey. I don't give a fuck if you like astrology. It's just not real. You know? Like what you like, but there's no proof that, you know, people specifically born on those dates act that certain way. Anyone could be critical, anyone can be a dreamer, anyone can be super outgoing and charming. It's just all depending on how you were nurtured by your parents. Or if you found your own willpower when you were growing up. There's no such thing as, you're born here, therefore you're that. Like, I know a lot more than I should about my astrology because I researched after those conversations. Not my cup of tea again, but hey, like what you like, man. The more he says it's not his cup of tea, the more I'm convinced he likes it. So let's end that conversation real fast. But yeah, tell me your sign in the comment section below. I fucking dare you guys. I dare you guys. And you get bonus points if you tell me you're fucking 3. You tell me your sun, moon, and rising. You get bonus points. It's not like I'm doing this for my girlfriend or anything. It's like, just, you get bonus points. And if you know everything, then please, give me your full birth chart, please. Like, where you were born, at what time you were born specifically, and everything. I can't believe this. Just, I think it used to go, like, sun, and then everyone was like, no, this is bullshit, it doesn't exist. And then the copium started with moon and rising. And then the copium continued with like everything else because you could doubt literally every aspect of astrology, and you could still do it to this day. But like, they added so many things to make it more and more like, yeah, this isn't. Yeah, you guys are wrong. Actually, this is real. You know, I'm like a Capri Sun, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm super smart and shit like that. Like, I don't know. So yeah, tell me your sign. Alright, we're back into this. I forgot we're playing Mario Kart. There's times where I just like forget what's going on. It's right in front of me, but I lose my cognitive attention to the world around me. I think in the last episode I mentioned how, you know, there's music playing in my work, but I don't notice it. Like, that's how out of the world I can be. It's super insane, super dangerous levels of that. But honestly, I mean, do you blame me? Grocery store music fucking sucks. I wish they played Buttons by the Pussycat Dolls. That song's bass as hell. Like, I love how echoey and reverby it is. Like, you hear the chorus, like, you hear that part perfectly fine, and then she goes into her verse. She's trying to sound articulate, but she sounds very, very odd.
Damn, look at those Yoshis right there, just jumping. Those Yoshis are jumping behind that fence.
Where are the highlights? I can imagine like on Judgment Day, this is what the Lord will show me. Because, you know, I had so many W's, my L's were highlights. That's a t-shirt. So many W's, my rare L's would be the highlights. What highlight reel was this? This? That's so dick. Row the boat. Do your part. Row the boat. And I'll see you whenever I decide to do this again. This was a spur of the moment thing, and don't worry, we're almost done with 50cc, and then we gotta do it again because that's part of the content. Gotta go. I love you. Okay, parasocially, maybe even literally if you give me money. Okay, if you give me money, I'll love you. If you guys are serious, if you guys would actually give me money, I'll link a coffee link down below. You guys can actually, you know, give me financial contributions. Okay. Does that help you want to give me money? I hope it does. Anyway, bye.